Hello and welcome back to TG TV, and more specifically, welcome back to Austria somewhere. Are we in Austria yet? Yeah, to set the scene then, we are with Mercedes out in Austria, and we've just had a little briefing over there, in that little terminal thing there, and we're off to go and pick up the brand new Mercedes G350, what is it? G350D. So it's the second variant of the Mercedes G-Wagon. The first variant is get through the. Yes, it is. Yeah, but we're getting onto that.
That's the
The first variant is the G63 that they released, and they're now bringing out the G350D. So behind me, I'm going to turn the camera around. We have many G350Ds, and we're going to go and get. Okay, so actually, what's just happened is we just had a safety briefing, but me and Archie delayed the whole thing because we were off buying crisps and sweets. And then we got a choice of which car.
Ballers, to be precise.
Pico Ballers, Harry Bose, if you know about them. But anyway, we've got to pick one of these, and I think that's ours. I went for blue, yeah. Oh. Blue with, I think, espresso leather inside, so dark brown leather inside, I hope. We gonna get that open, mate?
Yeah. That's,
oh, we like that. So yeah. This is ours for the trip. So cool. That spec is absolutely a bit of me as well. Silver wheels. We like that, lad.
Right, like black ones, get rid of them.
Okay, well, we're gonna.
No,
let's get this open. Put our stuff in here.
I can't believe it's a diesel.
So this video will get serious, I promise. But this is just us picking up the car and showing you what we're going to be doing. So let's get that bag in there, shall we? Yeah.
Yep. It's got a lot of space in there.
Yeah, keep some of the crisps and sweets in the front. I do get peckish when I'm driving, and I'm driving first. Yep. Okay. You know I've got one of these.
You've got the petrol one.
Yeah, I'm actually very, very excited to find out how this actually drives. As many of you will already know, I have the G63, so I'm very excited to see how this drives. And I'm going to do a little comparison, a little real-world comparison from an owner about the brand new G350D.
I actually said that to you last night. I was like, this will be interesting because you drive these cars day to day.
And I had the old G63 as well, so I'm in quite a good position. And I have a Defender.
And you have a Defender.
So,
so you are a 4x4 man. I have an SVR.
No, not relevant. Okay, so actually, at this point in time, we'll go through the interior better in due course. But at this point in time, we're at the end of November now, and this video will not be out until the 19th of December because there is an embargo. We are among the first in the world to drive this.
Really?
Yeah.
Chaos.
That is chaos. Anyway, then we're going to jump in the car, drive to our first stop, our hotel, I believe. And then we'll take.
Absolutely, totally incorrect. The first stop is a coffee stop, and then we go from there, and we have some Austrian schnitzels, which apparently are mayhem. And then we're going to go to the hotel.
Is any of that true?
Every part of that is true.
He's actually been listening. I'm amazed because he was eating crisps throughout the whole briefing. Right, let's get in then. Oh, we like this, lad, and we also like what you've got there. Very, very nice. So the sat nav is set, and we are off to what's it called? Kutai. Kutai. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm actually. It feels weird. Do you know what? Actually,
don't try and be sensible after that.
Jokes aside, it's actually
great to be in a G-Wagon.
Very good to be in a G-Wagon, but weird to be sitting on this side. So when you're abroad, just a quick one because obviously you don't know how to drive abroad. Always remember, right is right.
Okay, thanks, mate. Anything else?
Enjoy the ride.
Right is right. Anything about apexes or clipping the inside curb?
Just remember, you're abroad. Go easy.
Just get flat everywhere.
Yeah, flat on your roof.
All right, okay. This video will get more sensible. I promise.
Nothing's been sensible so far.
I know. So here we go then. We have stopped for lunch in our G350D. We have just eaten some schnitzel. Schnitzel, yeah? Was that what we had? Lovely stuff. Very, very nice. So I'm going to take this opportunity then to walk around the car and tell you exactly what's different about this G-Wagon, because I believe that this car is not really exactly the same car as the other one. It may look like the old one, but this is the most comprehensive transformation the G has seen in its 40-year history. It's basically a brand new car. It's got new suspension, new chassis, new everything. It's wider, it's higher, it's completely different. There's a new engine, there's more power, there's new modes. You know about them, don't you, mate? You look rather ridiculous with that. Is there? No, there's no head below there.
No, it's yeah, new modes.
New modes, yeah, you don't know anything, do you? Okay, so this particular car then, hello, this particular car then is the new 3-litre 6-cylinder diesel engine. It puts out 286 brake, are you listening?
Yeah.
286 brake horsepower. It's got 41 brake horsepower more than its predecessor. It'll do 0 to 60 in 7.4 seconds, and it pumps out 600 newton meters of torque. Do you know what torque is? I'm not going to ask for an explanation because you're going to go blank.
I'm thinking.
You've got no idea.
Yeah, it's just not relevant.
Well, it is quite relevant actually. It also features new modes. There is a new G mode, off-roading mode. There is an eco mode, and actually economy on this thing is vastly improved over the old one. The kind of focus on the G350D is on efficiency, which may sound silly for a car like this, but it's greatly more efficient. Oh, Hyacinth Red one's on the move. See you later. We've got some vlogging going on here as well. So let's take a little look. The paint anyway is brilliant blue, I believe it's called. Very nice design, no metallic paint. And inside here we have the dark brown espresso interior, which is really cool. And in fact, if I had my time again on my G63, I would probably spec this spec on my G63. It is very cool. I'll shut the door because there's lots of snow getting in, but before I do so, we have all this very nice quilting in here, and we've got the Burmester hi-fi as well, which I can confirm sounds amazing. I've got exactly the same hi-fi in my G63. And walking around then, we've got the all-new Mercedes interface with this huge screen. Over here we've got the center dash console, as you would imagine, like the G63. Oh god, too many Pringles today. And also in here, we've got lots of storage space. It's as with everything Mercedes, everything works very well, very nicely built. And also, one of the features has been carried over from the previous G-Wagon is the passenger grab handle. And that is especially useful if you go driving down flights of stairs or whatnot. Very useful indeed. Are you happy with that, mate?
Yeah, cold.
It is really cold. So, I think at this point, what we're going to do... At this point, what we're going to do... We're going to go back to the hotel because it's getting dark, the snow's coming in, we actually need to get moving, get back to the hotel, and then tomorrow we're going to take this thing off-road, this thing even, and we're going to go, what are you on about?
I'm going to drive back.
You're going to drive back, okay, thank you. We're going to take this back to the hotel, but tomorrow morning it's going to go off-roading and we're going to do all sorts of stuff. We're going to see what this thing can really do, so catch up with me then. We made it.
Yep.
This is a very nice hotel. So just arriving in my room. Oh my god. Oh, let's get that shut. Yep. So this is where I'll be if my camera decides to focus, thank you. Walk-in wardrobe pretty much. Good lord. This is a very... Hiya. This room's ridiculous. What on earth? That's mental. What is this actually? Oh no. What goes on here? Is this chaos? I don't know. So we've got my very own fireplace, and out here, oh wow, can't really see much. Sick. This is so cool. One thing I've got to say, Mercedes do not mess about. Everything, whenever you're on a trip with them, everything, that's just been in my pocket, that did actually arrive quite nicely. Everything is done perfectly. Everything's written out, everything's organised, and they just don't do things badly. It's sick. It's huge. This is bigger than my whole flat. It's chaos. I'm literally just kind of running around in here. Can play five-a-side. Hiya. Yep. I'm going to go and find Archie, see what he's doing. See if his room's better than mine. Archie! Where are you, mate? No. You're kidding me. This is your room?
What's your room like? Same.
This is mental!
Yeah.
There's literally like rooms within your hotel room.
Yeah.
This is mental. There's actually, yeah, no, that's pretty much, no, that's still bigger. You've got bath as well. This is mayhem. What is this? You've got another bath. You've got 2 bathrooms in one hotel room. Have you been out here yet?
No.
That in the morning is going to be cool. Got a little dining table. This is sick. So cool. Oh, there's a swimming pool there. Go flat off the balcony.
Oh, that actually is.
Yeah, I wasn't lying. There's people in there.
Wow.
Maybe there's some birds. So we are coming round for dinner, are we not?
Oh, yeah.
But we've been told there is a surprise in store for us. We've been told that our transport to our restaurant, away from the hotel, is going to be mayhem, and we've been insisted upon wrapping up warm all day for this trip to the restaurant. We wondered what was going on, and we can actually see what's going on in front of us here. I genuinely don't know. What is going on? What's that in front of us?
That's a combine harvester. That's a combine.
It's not a combine harvester, that's for sure. Okay, we're going over here.
Right.
But they've just revealed that we are going to the restaurant in what they call snowcats, and I've got no idea. Oh god. So we're getting piled into these boxes and then transported like cattle to the restaurant. This is mayhem. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I don't know about you, but that doesn't look particularly safe. What is this thing? And it's chucking it down with snow as well. So this is our transport to dinner. I know I say chaos a lot, but this is actual chaos. Archie doesn't know what to make of it. Stay tuned then, we're going to hop in our boxes.
When are we getting?
Yeah, watch out, mate.
Don't fill out.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I don't fall out.
What could go wrong? There's now a board there. Great. Yep, they got their board put in as well. See, no chance of you falling out now, mate.
Is that annoying or?
You're now being raised off the ground. Oh my god. Hold on here. See ya. Bye.
Oh, this is.
So for the benefit of the viewers at home, this is a very steep gradient.
Yeah, this is not that safe.
That's a place on the hill. And
We're
this,
going all the way out there.
this is Nope, we're going backwards. What's happened? Is everyone okay?
I think.
Good morning, and you join me on day 2 of this trip to Austria with Mercedes-Benz. Let me just take you outside on my balcony before we go and finally get behind the wheel of the G350D and take it off-road and see what it can really do. But first things first, look at this from my balcony. I mean, I must admit, I'm not a skiing guy, so I've never been to a ski resort before. There we go, fact of the day. This is just amazing. This is the view that's greeted me outside of my room, on my little balcony. And Archie's balcony is over there somewhere. I would scream at him, he's in there, somewhere like that. But let's get out of here and go and find some G350Ds and drive them around on some ridiculous terrain, because apparently there's all my coats and everything like that. Archie! For context, it's about 7 AM and we're just running around the hotel shouting, but where is he? Are you ready? Yes, I'm filming. Of course I'm filming, mate. I'm a YouTuber, aren't I? A very famous one. Where are you? Ah, that's nice.
Sorry.
Have you finished?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, actually, I was just about to start, but I know you're probably doing that.
I would film you doing it. Anything goes on this channel. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
G350D. We're finally driving it because there's been a lot of waffle. We've been messing around a lot in this video. We're probably up to about 20 minutes of rubbish already.
Yeah.
But it's finally time to go and see what the G350 can do. Ah, okay.
It'll be sick. Right, I'm looking forward to it.
You're gonna get a drone up and everything. It's gonna be chaos.
I messed up my times as well. Oh.
What?
You know.
Oh yeah, no, you have actually slept in. I've had to actually wake you up prior to this, haven't I?
My phone was on UK time.
Yep. Looks like coming away with a child, isn't it, mate? What you got? What is that? Do you even know? What is that?
Very nice USB stick.
Yeah, I was just saying how Mercedes absolutely nail it. Everything's all like organised, everything's got your name on it. It's just sick. It's just a class act. Anyway, let's cut this and go and get some cars. Right, we are in the brand new G350D. This is day 2 of our trip with Mercedes to Austria. It's day 2, isn't it?
Day 2.
You can verify that?
Better.
So yesterday we took quite a brief drive in the G350D to our hotel. There were shenanigans last night. I realise we have just been prattling around in this video, but now it's time to fully talk about this car. And as an owner of 2 G-Wagons so far, I can go into exactly how I feel about this car, exactly what I like, exactly what I don't like, and just give you guys and girls a first look at this very important car for Mercedes, because I think volume-wise they're going to sell a lot of these cars, and this is a car they have to get right. The G63 has been a resounding success, and the diesel's been long awaited. There are a lot of people out there that don't want to spend 150, 160k on a 4x4 that's very good, but does about 10 miles to the gallon. They just don't want it, and they want a car that they can you know, just waft around town in, and it will do maybe 20 miles to the gallon,
So
25.
Yeah, it's sick.
In a relative comfort. So then, first things first, I believe deliveries on these will start in May. Just doing a little hairpin. How's this, mate? Was the first kick corner, wasn't it? Okay.
No.
Deliveries on these will start in May 2019, and I believe you can order them from January. Prices will start at about £94,000, which is quite a lot. But it is hand built in Austria still.
Yeah.
Hand built.
Yeah.
There is no other car that feels like this and looks like this. It is great. So 94k, and if you compare that with a Range Rover, I mean, it's around the same price. You can easily spend. Oh yeah, Range Rover SVR. Again, that's more of a performance 4x4. So you can't really compare it to this. But the new SVR, I remember. Too many Pringles. I remember specking one of those. Oh, you like Pringles? We left Pringles in the other one. Where are they?
Too many Pringles is chaos.
I wanted some Pringles for breakfast.
We'll find them later.
So a new SVR will cost you about 110,000, 112,000 if you go for the carbon pack and all the bits and bobs.
That's actually not as bad as I thought. Okay, carry on.
Okay, mate.
Yes,
and then obviously this with spec will probably tip 100k. Although I don't really know what you would spec on this over and above the standard car. Maybe
well, I don't think you don't get the same wheels as you get on the G63, or do you?
No, I don't know. Perhaps you can option them, and again, the configurator's not live yet, so we don't know what the full options list will be.
Yeah.
But I would imagine things like the Burmester Hi-Fi is really cool.
I like
That's worth speccing. That's in this car. Very, very good. But you just wouldn't bother with carbon interior or anything in one of these, would you? You could go quite base spec and you'd be all right. Anyway, driving impressions then. How does it compare to the G63, and what do I think of it? G63 of old is a million times more refined than my old G63, and comparing it to the new one as well, there are very marked differences in terms of handling, ride. I mean, you've been in my G63, haven't you, a few times? Fair few times. We've been wafting.
I like it. I really like them. I'm warming to them.
It's an incredible car, absolutely incredible car. And this car, there is a marked difference between the two of them. This doesn't feel like the cheaper, poor relative though, at all. The handling though on this is pretty different. It's the same chassis, but I think the damping has been adjusted totally different. So this is designed with comfort, usability, and wafting more in mind.
Yeah, I get that impression. Yeah.
I know you haven't driven mine, but certainly coming between the two.
I think I'm going to drive it.
Well, I haven't insured you, and you're not driving it, so that's that. Okay. But the handling between the two of them, you can tell the G63's been through the AMG department, and this thing has been designed with comfort and wafting in mind. It's a lot softer, it's a lot more wallowy, it's a lot more comfortable. Driving along, you can barely hear the engine, you can barely hear the road. It is actually really comfortable. You could genuinely do long distances in this thing. It's got massage seats. As I mentioned earlier, it's got an amazing hi-fi.
Yeah.
It's just great in here. You could waft cross-continent in it quite easily.
That's a big word for you, but yeah. That's true.
What?
You
Cross
can-
continent. It's 2 words.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. But you could easily.
I don't think you're well.
But you could, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's just, and with all G-Wagons, they've retained the driving position here. You just put your elbow up in here and your elbow on there, and off you go. You're just wafting at this point. There's no other car that you can just, literally just like you're sat in your front room.
Unimog.
Yes, how do we turn that round? Do we turn the GoPro around?
No, I can't right now.
That is chaos. For the benefit of the viewers at home, we got away from him as well. The benefit of the viewers at home, a Unimog has just driven past us. No. So for the benefit of the viewers at home, we were supposed to go out early doors this morning, and we will be going to a mountainous terrain region where we will go and see what the G350 can do. We've been driving around the hotel because there's been avalanche warnings. Oh, hello.
Are you filming? No.
Oh yeah, we are filming, but it's fine. Everything goes in. Perfect. How's the avalanche situation? Are we likely to be buried alive?
They are getting rid of one right now.
Yeah, it's probably best to get rid of it.
Probably, right?
Sensible stuff.
To not have you driving it.
Can we send him in to get rid of it? He can go shout at it or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Right, well that's that then.
Right then, we are off to go and drive this on a mountain, hopefully not get buried alive under 50 feet of snow. Should we pick things up then?
Let's pick things up then.
Let's do it. So what we're doing now is, I am driving this G350D on an off-road course. We have a lead car here. We have Christina, the lovely Christina.
She's not called Christina. I made that up.
Oh, well, I thought her name was Christina. I've been calling her Christina.
No, okay. No, yeah.
She's not corrected me, so...
Yeah. Just
We're about to take on a very exciting off-road course. Hopefully we don't have a bin. We don't shunt it.
fingers crossed. That'd be, yeah.
Helpful. Right then. I think we're about to go. Need to go.
No, I'll take all the
Sat
camera.
off here, mate. Yeah.
Hello. Come on, mate. You alright?
I'm actually panicking a little bit.
No, you're alright.
Thank God for those barriers.
Mate, you're fine.
I can feel it though, through the steering wheel. I can feel it just going. There's nothing under there. It's snowing and there's black ice underneath.
A bit more together.
Yeah, we'll keep it together if you weren't tanking on, love.
There, she's going for it.
She's ham-footing it everywhere.
Yeah. She's going ham.
A bit more car distance in between your first two cars, please. And we'll wait for the third car.
Ah, we've lost them. We've lost the others.
Yeah, you're too fast.
So there's no barriers here.
Third car, come a bit closer. It's too far away. So here on the straight, what we can do now, I want you more safety zone in between. More safety zone in between and follow me. Come on.
No safety zone. She's telling us to ham it.
Boys behind me also follow.
Look at that drop! Find the apex. Find the apex. Open the lock, back on the gas. There we go. Is that good?
That is good, actually.
Thank you very much.
That is good. Look at that view.
This is just incredible. One of the coolest things I've done in a long time. I'm very stressed though. I think I'm underestimating how much this car can actually do though. Because I'm just not used to, we're not used to driving like this. The lady in front, she does this every day.
So we are together in the beginning, everybody has a good feeling. That's important here. So next turn coming.
We're not used to driving like this, are we?
Nope.
We just drive around Harrods.
I know.
It's chaos. So then I have successfully completed my ice driving course thingy, and it is now time for Mr. Hamilton over here to get in there. We have Christina here, although apparently her name is not Christina. Ice driving, mate, you any good at it?
Yep.
Okay, there's no barriers on this bit of the road. Stop. Just, I'm actually going to get out. If you can't behave, I'm going to get out.
It's fine.
I'm not comfortable.
I've done ice driving before.
Yeah, I know, but this is... With it... She's telling you to take it easy already. You don't know what you're doing. You actually don't know what you're doing. This isn't Spa, mate. No. You'll feel it go, and then you'll poop it.
I actually know. I actually think you were panicking for no reason.
I was panicking.
There's a lot of grip.
Yeah, but you don't want it to go. We're here with some very serious journalists, and we are the YouTube people. And if we bin the car, there's chaos. They're expecting us to bin it.
They were expecting you to bin it.
Look at that drop down there. Okay though, so driving impressions from slightly more adverse conditions.
Yeah, really good. It's good.
So on the road, it's very kind of palatable, civilised, and in conditions like this, you're impressed by it. Because you were pushing on then,
Yeah, it was
I
pushing.
didn't really want to film. I filmed mainly on your camera, and I was a little bit concerned because I'm not used to ice driving. I don't really know what's going on. But you were pushing on, and this thing was not being unstuck. It was not sliding. It was so much grip. Very, very impressive.
Really good, yeah.
So you could drive your kids to the school run with a little bit of snow on the floor. You could get out of your driveway with a little bit of ice, and it would be absolutely no bother for this thing whatsoever.
I think that's what's
on your way back.
I think that's what's massively changed as well. Which is why it's just so good. It really is good.
Right, we're on the downhill stretch now, lads. So a little bit more caution, please. Downhill's a lot more trickier than the uphill. Oh God, I'm going to stop filming because I actually. What? No, we nearly went into that snowbank then, and you know we did.
I swear on my life we didn't.
You were not in control then. You had no idea what was going on.
I did know one day.
No, you did not. That was out of your hands at that point. Okay, see you later. Right then, everyone, it is now time to leave the G350D. Time to head to Innsbruck Airport and time to go back to London because sadly I need to go back to work. So thank you very much at this point for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this kind of longer format video. I tried to put as much of the trip in as possible, tried to include as much sensible content about the G350D as possible, and also quite a lot of messing around. You will have already seen my Unimog video I filmed out here. This video has been on embargo until the 19th of December. That's why it's taken so long to get out, but I do thank you for your patience waiting for the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. There are other cars here that Mercedes have brought along, but there just sadly hasn't been time to go through into any of these awesome pieces of kit. Notably, actually, over there is a Sprinter 4x4 van, which I actually quite wanted to get behind the wheel of, but I didn't have time. But anyway, as I said before, thank you so much for watching. Do give it a thumbs up if you like these kind of longer, slightly more sensible videos, possibly, although some of it wasn't sensible at all. But anyway, catch you again very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye!